My dad was a photographer his whole life and then turned into a little hockey shop.
A picture-perfect idea developed right here on Michigan Street.
Years ago, we took a slide projector at night and we shone the logo up on the building, traced it with a pencil, and then the next morning we came back and just painted in all the colors, and that's kind of cool. It's actually held up pretty good.
It looks professionally done.
I know. It's
just you by hand.
Next time you're there, get up close to it, and it's pretty bad.
Bad or not, this brick building is where it all began for Howies Hockey Tape, starting with 800 square feet and growing into a global brand.
It was just me, and I always thought it would be a cool one-person business where maybe a couple college hockey players would help me pack orders every day, and that's what it was back in the day. And it's just wild to see where this thing has gone.
That is the Howie, although most people call him by his middle name, Max, which is obviously sick, but not good enough for the company, I guess.
You know, once we started doing Howie's Hockey Tape, that sounds a lot better than, no offense, Max, but Max's Hockey Tape, so.
The alliteration, I'm a big fan of that, so
Yeah.
I'll let it slide.
Yeah.
Max is a true West Michigander. He was born here, raised here, went to high school and college just minutes from his home, with a hockey stick on his hip the whole time.
I've been playing since I was 3. You know, played locally in West Michigan my whole life. Played some pretty serious travel hockey, some AAA hockey. Played at Grand Rapids Christian and then at Calvin. So.
Starting at 3 years old, he like came out the womb with it.
Yep, and skates.
His career peaked in the 2003 and 4 season and raised a D3 National Championship trophy at Calvin. He won National Player of the Year and, maybe most impressively, didn't crack a single tooth that whole time.
I can't say I did.
One of the lucky few.
I know it. Yeah, I got a few stitches in the face in different places, but no teeth.
Even the sport he loved the most was not perfect, but getting cross-checked by an equipment issue only opened the door for a power play on the other end.
In my opinion, there was never a product that on the hockey tape side of things that was like just a cut above, right?
Max carved out his niche, testing different materials before landing on the perfect formula. The hard part came later when Max tried to sell his product.
You know, doing a lot of cold calling, as I would call a rink down in Chicago or up in Canada, and I'd be like, hey, this is Howie from Howie's Hockey Tape. And they'd be like, who in the world are you? And they'd just hang up the phone and call them back 3 weeks later and say, hey, you remember me when you hung up the phone? And so I was pretty stubborn. And then we had a pretty big break when my first year of men's league, I sat down in the locker room and I was on a new team. And one of the other guys I knew was like, dude, you don't even know who you're sitting next to. You're sitting next to the equipment guy for the Griffins, you know? So
Like, oh, let me just be a little more exaggerated with the way I'm putting. Oh, this tape feels so good.
Yeah, exactly.
After that, lighting the lamp became a habit. Howie's reach kept expanding.
Probably some names that you'll recognize. So that's going to Notre Dame hockey, Ohio State. I don't know how many people around here are going to be too happy with that. but Marshall.
You just lost a lot of customers.
Yeah, exactly.
As the catalog kept evolving.
We would get a bunch of customers and they'd be like, man, you guys do a great job selling us tape. You know, what are all the other things that you can sell us? It was an April Fool's joke that we put on Instagram. We're like, Howie's candles. And people were like, I'd buy one, I'd buy one, I'd buy one.
Wow.
Basically, if it exists, Howie's already stamped a logo on it.
There's so many products here. Like these are like,
Yeah, I think I see towels over there.
yeah, we do beach towels, we do just bench towels, like helmet repair kits, scissors for cutting tape.
What don't you do?
We do. I don't know what we don't do.
By now, Howie's has shipped to 6 continents, completing the international double hat trick and helping them break through the glass into the sports medicine field.
I think we have 10 of the 10 Big Ten teams right now. We've got a handful of NFL teams, and yeah, so there's a lot of big programs using us.
Turning the Howie's brand into a household name.
I was in Denver a few weeks ago, and some kid came up and was like, dude, you're Howie? And I was just like a little hockey player kid. And so it was cute, you know.
So you're I guess a celebrity in the
a
hockey
very
equipment
small
space.
Yeah, exactly. In a very
You
small
found your
way.
niche though.
That's right. Yep.
But despite the success,
Hi, good morning, Amy. This is Sarah Staby over here with Howie's Hockey Tape. I hope all is going well.
each sale is treated like it came right from that photography studio on Michigan
Right,
Street.
we really do genuinely appreciate it.
We're not ever going to be a Steelcase or a Herman Miller or a Founders, right? But we can be a really cool sports business that's based out of West Michigan, and you know, hopefully we can be around for a long time and just be impactful where people are watching an NFL game and they're like, seeing a guy get taped up and say, oh, that's Howies, that's West Michigan, you know?
So you're saying after Furniture City and Beer City, maybe we're not going to be Hockey Tape City.
That's right.
Or maybe we will.
Maybe we will. Maybe we are. It's
Maybe we
just
are.
no one cares, you know?